Hey, it's Christy with Ocala Mac and PC Repair and Ocala Guest Wi-Fi to let you know we have you covered. We are the only local certified Apple and Microsoft computer company in Ocala. We are family owned and operated. From mobile repair to wireless networks, viruses, new systems, or security cameras, we do it all. Check us out online, ocalamacpc.com, or give us a call, 352-566-8324.
Tell them Nick, Madison, or Mason sent you and get free diagnostic.
Get your internet telephone service from the company that brought affordable internet service to Ocala in the first place. All Is Safe is a sister company of Ocala Guest Wi-Fi, a company you've known and trusted for all your internet needs. Whether you need a phone or hundreds, we've got the products and services to meet your needs both now and in the future. Our plans include everything from local and long-distance calling to equipment maintenance and even software upgrades. You can count on All Is Safe to give you cost certainty knowing that your bill will be the same next week, next month, or even next year. Call 352-450-8647 today to learn how to cut your monthly telephone bill up to 60%.
All right, it is 10 minutes after 10 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this Thursday morning. You know what's happening a week from Saturday, Robin, don't you? A week from Saturday is Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's Saturday means, for the guys, you cannot have the excuse that you're bringing something home after work, unless you work on a Saturday.
Yeah.
But if you have Saturday off, you get up, you're sleeping, and and you say, where is she? Where'd she get up? Oh, you forgot something. You better come up with a really good excuse. Or better than that, you better have something planned in advance.
Yep.
And so we have some ideas. Now, my original idea for this segment was to tell you about some places to go, like fancy places. And I thought, they're way too expensive. They're long drives. They're in Orlando. They're Fort Lauderdale. They're the Keys. Come on, let's find some restaurants right here in Ocala that would be ideal places for your Valentine's Day dinner. So this is going to require you and I, plus our listeners, to kind of chip in. There wasn't one comprehensive list of the best restaurants for a romantic dinner in Ocala. You could find an article like that.
Yeah.
In Orlando, you can find an article like that. In Miami, you cannot find one that's Ocala specific. Okay, now I guess we should include Denellen and Bellevue in this too.
Oh, certainly.
Because obviously we have listeners there, and also it's not such a bad drive to Orlando.
The Villages.
Or the Villages, or Denellen, or Bellevue.
Right.
Or Fort McCoy, everything in the area. But anyway, just a couple of facts, just so you know. The Valentine's Day eating out, 35% of us go out to eat on Valentine's Day.
Oh, wow.
That is the second most popular day to go out to a restaurant. Mother's Day is the most popular day to go out to eat at a restaurant. And that's 38%. 38% of us go out to eat at a restaurant on Mother's Day.
Wow.
35% on Valentine's Day. So if you have a thought as we talk about this, I'm going to take notes, and then we're going to write our own article on the best Valentine's Day restaurants in Ocala.
Okay.
Okay, so the best.
Okay.
V-Day, not V-D, V-Day.
No, V-Day.
V-Day, Valentine's Day restaurants in Ocala. Okay? So I'm going to take notes, and maybe you can give me an adjective or two to describe why. So the first one I'm going to tell you is this. This isn't one of my favorites, and no offense, I just have never been to this restaurant. But I've heard for year after year after year that the number one restaurant in Ocala that gets wedding proposals is the Melting Pot. You've heard this before, right?
I've heard that. Never been there, but
okay,
I've
it's
heard
the
it.
number one place, so I'm going to put the Melting Pot on here, and the Melting Pot is right on the square. I don't know the address exactly.
Yep, West Silver Springs Boulevard.
But here's the thing. Have you eaten there?
No, I've never been there.
You've never eaten there, okay.
I've never been to the Melting Pot.
So I can't comment on the ambiance. I can't comment on any of that. But if you out there can, I would love for you too. But I do know that it has this reputation of being the number one place for marriage proposals.
Yeah.
I don't know how many of the girls say yes.
I know. Or guys. Sometimes girls propose to fellas.
Sometimes
they do. Sometimes they say, let's get married.
But anyway, it's on Magnolia, whatever the address is over there, and you can. Apparently, they've got desserts, and so it's a wonderful place to go.
It's right across from the gazebo, so you can't miss it.
Can't miss it. Okay. Now, another one that's getting a lot of good reviews is La Cuisine, the French restaurant.
Yep.
So I'm going to write that one down too. Now, Tom and Buddy know more about that restaurant than I do. I'm sure they've been there.
Yeah, we've stopped there a few times, but we're always there before they open.
Because of our hours, it's difficult. Yeah. So another restaurant in our community that would be a good Valentine's Day pick is La Cuisine. Call in. I want to hear from you. 622-9622 if you want to tell us your thoughts on your favorite Valentine's Day place. Now, I don't know. To me, the one that I would say, if somebody said to me, Larry, where in Ocala can I bring a date for Valentine's Day?
Yes.
The one that I would tell them, you know what I'm going to say, Laredo's.
Yes, exactly.
And why? Not the front part where it's like a pizza parlor.
Yeah.
But the back part where it's more like an Italian restaurant.
Yeah, that's the best
And
place ever.
I know it is not the fanciest place in town. Mm-hmm. But we've got to do the weather. So we'll be right back.
Okay.
.com. Safe boating is no accident. We'll start out with periods of rain this morning, then clouds will break for some sun this afternoon as it becomes windy and somewhat cooler. Highs will range from the low 60s in the northernmost part of the zone to 71 in the southernmost part. Then mainly clear, breezy, and colder tonight with lows ranging from 38 in a few inland spots to 52 along the coast. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, breezy, and cool with a high between 62 and 66. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
What you may have missed on the John Tesh Radio Show.
If you woke up feeling bloated, load up on water-rich fruits and veggies. Reminiscing about your first encounter, talking about it, creates the same changes in brain chemistry in both of you, which means it'll feel like you're falling in love all over again. If you experience breakouts and you normally drink fat-free milk, consider switching to 1% milk or dairy alternatives that contain fewer than 10 grams of sugar per serving.
Intelligence for your life on the John Tesh Radio Show. Don't miss this stuff.
Check this out.
New shows? Check. Check. Some new talent? Check. The same great sports talk? I'm seeing it right now. Wrong.
Wrong again? Wrong.
It's better.
There are so many great things going on in sports.
We gotta get it. From our mics
Test.
to your ears.
The latest update we got is...
Right on the southwestern corner of the square sits one of the finest dining establishments in Florida, Mark's Prime Steakhouse and Seafood Restaurant. Mark's offers big city dining amenities in a charming and small town setting. It's a rare treat to experience both the ambiance and the exquisite cuisine in a friendly atmosphere. Ocala's finest restaurant serves the finest beef, the freshest seafood, premium wines, and naturally fresh vegetables. From valet parking to splendid service, Mark's offers the complete package. Check it out today. Mark's Prime Seafood and Steakhouse Restaurant.
One of the most common questions those nearing retirement are asking, will I outlive my money? Retirement questions like these and many more will be answered every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. on Planning for a Better and Safer Retirement with hosts Francois and Julian Pozenet. Francois and Julian will help you put your retirement puzzle together. Catch Planning for a Better and Safer Retirement Saturdays at 9 a.m. on Ocala's News Talk, The Source 96.3 FM and 1370 AM.
WOCA,
Visit the WOCA website at www.woca.com. The most trusted name in news, Fox News, every half hour, only on 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source.
WOCA.
All right, 18 minutes after 10 o'clock. So we're talking about places to go for Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is a week from Saturday, and it is a Saturday, which means in addition to the restaurants we're telling you about, you can go to the movies, you can go out someplace. I mean, if you're just going to stay here in Ocala, I don't know. You know, guys and girls have different ideas on what's a nice night out and what's a nice date, and this is the ladies' night. So, you know, if you're not really into the art museum like the Appleton, but your wife is, your girlfriend is, come on, suck it up. You can do that. You can go there, right?
That's right.
So where else would you recommend to go before we get back to the restaurants? In Ocala, where would you just recommend to go?
I would say the Ivy House. That's on...
Is that a restaurant?
Yeah, that's on East Silver Springs Boulevard.
Why that one?
The Ivy House, because it has a very charming atmosphere on the inside. My mother and I had gone there for lunch one day after they had opened, and it's very charming. The waiters and waitresses are just dressed impeccably.
So Ivy House? Let me write
Ivy
that down.
House, yeah.
Ivy House, okay.
I forget what it was called. It was the 1890 house before or something
like
that.
I know what you
or
mean.
Felix's.
Yeah.
And they kept
yes.
turning over.
Of course.
But this is the Ivy House, and the way the food was presented on the plates. It was very elegant looking. So, and my mom likes elegance. So, very nice place.
Okay,
I
now
would recommend that
now
one.
before the break, I mentioned Loritos. And,
Yes,
and
that is one of
and
my
I know
favorites.
the food is awesome there, and I know the back area is a little bit dimly lit. And it's beautiful in there.
It's perfect. It's perfect
What is
romantic getaway.
what is the restaurant called? I can't remember. At the top of the Holiday Inn. Remember we went to some event?
Sky.
Sky.
It's called Sky.
Sky Fusion or something
Yeah,
like that?
Sky Fusion.
Sky Fusion.
Sky.
Now, what do you
yeah.
think about that one? I haven't eaten there, but
The only time I saw it was when you and I went up to the top when we had the WOCA.
It was beautiful in there.
And it was just gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. So I would take a chance on that one too.
everybody's
Yeah.
different. Everybody's different. But what gut feeling about buffets? Stay away from buffets?
I would think so, yeah.
Stay away from buffets?
I would rather stay away from a buffet.
yeah.
I would like a sit-down place where we're waited on and we don't have to worry about getting up and down.
Okay. Good morning. You're on the air. Thank you for calling.
Yes, Cuvées is a wonderful restaurant.
Oh, yes. That is nice.
Oh, we forgot
They have
about
the
that.
best. They have the best filet and quite an assortment of wine,
Yeah.
and it's just really, really good. And the other one I like is Bonefish.
Oh,
You
yeah.
always get a good meal there.
See, I'm glad you called. I forgot about this. See, I'm just trying to rack my brain. That's why I'm depending on our listeners.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Cuvée and...
Ipanema is nice, too.
Which one?
Ipanema.
Ipanema. Okay, Ipanema.
I went there one time on Valentine's Day, and, the food is good.
Okay.
Oh, wonderful.
So ambiance is as important as food, right?
The ambiance, I would say, is, Cuvées is just, it's very romantic. and
Cuvées is wonderful.
It's a small restaurant.
Yeah. But what is that one, Robin? They built it. Took a while, but they finally got it built. It's a Spanish restaurant on South Pine.
Latino y Mas.
Yeah. Have you been there?
I have been there. The food was good. The ambiance isn't so great. But
Oh, okay.
The food is really good.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All righty.
Appreciate your input.
Bye.
All right. Let's see what else somebody else has to say. Good morning. You're on the air. What do you think?
Yeah, good morning. Good morning. For a little bit different kind of experience, the Kotobuki Steakhouse on 200. With the juggling of the peppers, salt and pepper, and the knives and everything.
Oh, Kotobuki Steakhouse on 200?
Yeah.
Oh, that's around the Texaco station and stuff. That's
Yeah.
I've not been there.
Where Mike's Pizza was in that same area, but they're in the front facing 200.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's so many, I'm such a creature of habit. I haven't gone to that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Any others, Jim?
Let me think.
Well, is that Greek restaurant still over there? Everybody used to brag about that.
Rocky's is still there, way in the corner, and I don't know if for ambiance it's not much, but the food is great.
Okay. All right. Well, sometimes it's all about the food, right?
Yeah. Right.
For the guy, it is anyway. All right. Thank you, Jim. Appreciate your 2 cents.
Yamato is good too.
Which one?
Yamato. It's a
that's the
Japanese
one,
restaurant on 200
right.
past Dillard's. Yeah, that's
now
really
you've
good.
gone there.
Yeah, I've taken my kids and I have taken my mother there for her birthday one year, and then when my daughter-in-law's father comes in, she usually takes him there too. It's very, very nice inside, nice ambiance, a lot of fun. Yeah.
And is there anything on
Yamato.
the Japanese menu that I would like?
Probably they do chicken and fish.
Wait a minute. The number one restaurant, every time we have one of these talks, and I get a list from somebody, the number one restaurant in Ocala is always the Amrit Palace.
Oh, okay.
Now,
we should try it.
I know, but everybody always says it's really great.
Yeah.
And I'm not doubting anybody, but
my mom's been there. They have linen tablecloths. Everything's real. There's no plastic. Everything's great. She says the food is wonderful.
The food is wonderful.
The food is wonderful. And if you don't like heavy Indian food, you can order it to your taste.
But wouldn't that be the whole reason of going, is so you can experience the Indian food?
Sure.
And that's where I kind of have an issue, because it's that curry. When I've had it before, I've not had it from them, and I realize they're always showing up at the top of the list, so they must be doing something right.
Yeah.
And they say that curry is really healthy for you.
Yeah.
Every one of these health experts that comes on talks about the tamar, what is it called?
Turmeric.
And
Yeah, and curry.
All right, good morning. You're on the air.
I just turned on the radio, but did you mention Cracker Barrel? You can't go wrong there.
Oh, that's my kind of food. Yeah, you're right. No, that's right. Yeah, you're right. That's more my taste. But do you think it's a romantic place?
No.
No. well, that's the topic. The topic is places to go for Valentine's Day.
Well, you can do a lot of romantic things after you have a good meal.
That's right. I concur. I agree with you. Yes, sir.
Yeah, can't argue with that.
Cracker Barrel on the list.
It's my kind of place, though. I like Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, it's great.
We should have gone to. Go ahead.
They have such a varied menu that you're bound to find something you like there.
We should have gone there on New Year's because nobody else had the good luck food. What was it called? Beans and beans and greens or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
We forgot about that place.
Yeah. They do. And they have a quality of sausage patty there. I don't know if you're into sausage or not.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
It's unbeatable, and we travel a little bit, and I made mention of the fact that it's always good, and they said, well, there's a reason for that. There's one farm where we buy all our pork sausage products from.
Oh, really?
You get in the southeast, it's going to be from that farm.
Oh, wow. I wonder I hope they never go out of business.
Mm-hmm.
That one.
Yeah, me too.
All right, thank you for those thoughts. Well, definitely it's my kind of restaurant, but I don't know if it would be a ladies' kind of restaurant. I mean, not that ladies wouldn't like it normally, but on Valentine's Day, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Good morning, you're on the air. What do you think?
Good morning. I love a Japanese steakhouse, and there's another one in the new public shopping center here on Mary Camp, Grace's Japanese Steakhouse.
Grace's
To
Japanese?
me, that is not a romantic place to go, because if you go to a place like that where you sit at the table where they cook, you need about 8 people. You need a party of
I see what you're saying. Yeah, but that's the next
and
one.
that's not romantic,
Oh.
But it's a wonderful place to eat. But
So what do you think?
if you're
What in your experience? What's the most romantic restaurant or two in Ocala?
I really have not been to a truly, really romantic restaurant that I can think of that I'd want a table where I can get in the corner for 2.
Yeah, is Olive Garden considered romantic? Everybody makes fun of Olive Garden, but see, I like it.
Well, if you can get in the corner, sometimes it's really noisy, and I don't like a really
That's
noisy
true.
restaurant.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like a really noisy restaurant anytime, but especially romantic. So. All right.
Yeah, you wouldn't have a
Thank you. Do you know what? When I used to play, Buddy Martin the other day posted a picture of the Brahma restaurant, which is no longer here.
Yep, it's owned by Mike Reese.
And I played guitar and was a singer in the Brahma for a couple of months, I guess, when I was much younger. And it was a romantic place. And then what did it become? Oh, it became the Encore.
Yes.
Well, maybe that's what I'm thinking. Maybe the Encore was more romantic. I don't really remember, but it was that same location, and I can remember playing there. And I wasn't eavesdropping intentionally, but even though I'm on a stage and making noise myself or music, sound, I could hear people talking, and you would hear intimate conversations.
I bet.
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do, be careful what you say when there's a band, because the band can hear you unless they got a loud. See, I was never loud. I always had a soft guitar approach to everything.
Yeah.
We mentioned Ipanema. Somebody called it Ipanema. La Cuisine we mentioned.
There's Arthur's in the Hilton. Now,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
kind of set back. So Arthur's is kind of romantic, I would think, because you're kind of cordoned off from everybody because it has the big windows and only the one door to get inside.
But you would stay away from buffets.
Yes, I would.
You would stay away from most fast food. Is that
McDonald's and
is that
stuff,
fair
yeah.
to say?
Yeah.
Is there
I
any
would.
fast food you would go to? Pizza Hut or something? No.
No.
Pizza Hut sometimes can have an ambiance.
Yeah, I prefer Loritos. Loritos has the best Italian
Well, that's true.
ambiance.
That's true.
They do.
That's true.
Because
But
they're
there's
very-
another Italian restaurant that we have never been to, but we were hired to play on Saturday, this coming Saturday. Carmine's.
Yeah, we'll have to check it out.
We don't know. We don't know anything about it.
Yeah, nope.
But there are a few others down down Highway 200. There's Little Joey's and there's,
there's
Sammy's.
Yeah, that's right.
And
There's that other one in the public shopping center.
yeah.
Can't remember that restaurant's name. Starts with a P.
Anyway, hey, hopefully some of those ideas
Swallies
helped
or
you out. I just didn't think it made sense to talk about some of these resorts that are A, too expensive, and B, too far away. Good morning, you're on the air.
Carrabba's is pretty nice.
Yeah, it is.
The food is good.
Yeah, that is, and it's dark in there. I like it in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why dark and romantic go together, but they do.
They go together. You have to have dark and romantic together.
All right, thank you, Jim.
All right, have a good day. Bye.
All right, well, there you go. Anything we left out? Any place that has a great dessert, because chocolate is synonymous with Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah.
What was it? There used to be a restaurant that had Death by Chocolate. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
That's gone, right? That restaurant?
That's where the Tilted Kilt is now. Bennigan's. That was Bennigan's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was Bennigan's.
Oh, somebody posted here just now, the Yearling in Cross Creek. Is that really a romantic restaurant?
I don't know. I've never been there. Have you eaten there?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Is it romantic?
I had the gator tail. I don't know.
I'll put the Yearling on our list. I'll write it down.
All right, we'll be right back. This is WOCA Ocala.
Fox News Radio, I'm Karen McHugh. A hack attack at health insurer Anthem. The company says many current and former customers had their info stolen. Up to 80 million people could be affected. With more than 100 measles cases in 14 states now reported, pediatricians are urging parents to vaccinate their kids.
It's a terrible disease. Not only do you have the classic rash, but you are sick.
Dr. Renee Slade of Chicago. Ukraine hoping the U.S. can provide it with more weapons for its fight with Russian-backed rebels, but
John Kerry expected to offer Ukraine $16 million in humanitarian aid, but this is a conflict reportedly costing Ukraine $10 million every day. And what President Petro Poroshenko really wants is lethal aid, saying his armed forces are being outgunned by the separatists. Russia says if the US does send weapons, it would consider that a danger to Russian security.
Fox Radio's Simon Owen. Fox News, we report, you decide.
There is something about the road that beckons, that invites us to pack up the family and leave the world behind. And there is something about an industry-leading unlimited mileage warranty on a certified pre-owned Mercedes-Benz that gives us the freedom to do exactly that. You take to the highway, rack up the miles for up to 3 years, and drive with the assurance that your Mercedes-Benz is covered. You have the security of being in a car that has been certified to Mercedes-Benz standards, while you enjoy a carefree ownership experience for miles and miles. But while the mileage is unlimited, your time to take advantage of our certified pre-owned sales event is not. Now through March 2nd, you can also receive complimentary prepaid maintenance and your first 2 months payments on us on select models, plus 3 months of Sirius XM satellite radio. So hurry into your authorized Mercedes-Benz dealer today and see why we say the odometer is there to record the memories.
See your authorized Mercedes-Benz dealer for complete details and limitations on certified pre-owned warranties.
Stay with us and sleep better at the Sleep Inn and Suites of Ocala Bellevue, located next door to Don Garlett's Museum and a few minutes from Florida Horse Park. Our award-winning, newly refreshed Sleep Inn and Suites offers comfy, clean rooms, free fast Wi-Fi, and service with a smile. Start your day with a deluxe hot breakfast and unwind in our heated outdoor pool. Our convenient 24-hour fitness and business centers allow you to stay on track whether you're here to play or to work. That's Sleep Inn and Suites Ocala Bellevue.
Proud sponsor of College of Central Florida basketball.
Hi, Danny Warfel here. Get moving with Florida Credit Union's fast and easy loan approval process.
Let Florida Credit Union start up a new car loan for you today. No more waiting, hassles, or stop signs. You can even apply online. With a strong financial team behind you, you can enjoy great rates and fast approvals.
It's all about personalized service and a streamlined process.
Florida Credit Union, connecting your money to your life.
Real estate is the largest and most personal investment that any of us will ever make. Be sure to tune in Tuesdays at 10 a.m. when Bob Kennedy, owner of Berkshire Hathaway Home Team Realty, will be answering your questions and discussing real estate. So remember, that's Tuesdays at 10 a.m. Call 622-9622 with your questions. It pays to be an informed buyer or seller. This is news you can use from Berkshire Hathaway Home Team Realty and your friends here at WOCA.
Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion brings together business and community partners, economic development leaders, and educational providers to